Hello, Hillside. Lou Northouse here with Pastor Ron to give you an update on our council meeting from last week. We started the meeting the majority of the meeting was talking about the land use planning and the progress. Ken came in and gave us another presentation on the current four options. And you guys have heard of most of them already, but the do nothing, sell a portion for childcare, sell a portion for homes, or sell a portion for both childcare and homes. So there's lots of options out there, and it's very exciting. And then this past Sunday, we hosted a listening session, a learning and listening session in the back building at 11 a.m. and had about 23 people. Okay,
approximately.
Good. Yep. Attend, and it was great. A lot of people asked some good questions. A lot of people had some other thoughts that the land use planning team are going to talk about and consider. And at least, we have to communicate more about, what was thought about and how we got to where we are. So truly appreciate the feedback that we got at the 11 o'clock. And then there was also a 4 o'clock.
Yeah. At the 4 o'clock meeting, we did not have as many people, but they were very, very intelligent people. Oh. And so it was a very good discussion. And so, it was, again, very similar in the sense from the morning of good, thoughtful discussion and thoughts and some ideas that were added that we'll bring back with the full land use planning team and saying, hey, what about this? How about, senior living, something to think about, or other options that people had talked about. And so we'll bring those back to the group and run them through the mix and see what we come up with and so on. And it was just very helpful. So thanks for being there. We got another one coming up Wednesday night at 7 p.m. over in the kids' rock room by the canopy doors. And again, just really appreciate and look forward to your feedback on that. We also spent a fair amount of time at the meeting. The other big item that we spent time on was the budget and adopting that for the coming fiscal year. We'll deal with this at our upcoming congregational meeting on May 4 at 6:30. Love to see you there. Hope that you can make it. And as you get ready for that and prepare for that, Mark and some others here have prepared a really cool booklet of congregational breakdown stuff, and it's not just budget. There's a lot of information about various ministries and attendance, and who goes on where, live stream views, and so on, and different people, staff members, all get a chance to kind of share some of the numbers in their programs and so on. And so love to have you pick one of these up and take a look at it and use it as a prayer guide as well in the future, to just be able to pray for all those different areas. Again, it's more than just a budget. And as we turn to talk about those numbers, the story isn't really the numbers. The story is the people behind the numbers, and each one of those numbers represents a person. But just this morning, again, we had a large group of women at the Women in the Word meeting, and they've been working through the book of Revelation, so they've been troopers to get through it. The good news is they're getting toward the end, so there's actually good news. So, but just to see that and to know the lives that have been touched and the impact on them, and to think about Kirk and the kids ministry, and that's really what it's about, is the people whose lives are touched. So just thank you for that. And before we look at any numbers specifically, thank you for your giving. Right now, our budgeted, we're just a little bit actually above our budgeted giving through the fiscal year, and our expenses are a little below, and so the world is wonderfully arranged. It's just a great thing, and we are so thankful for your giving and your faithfulness and your stewardship, and we just pray that you'll continue to do that. When we do look at the new budget, if you look at the numbers through here, we have about a 6.4% increase. And as you look through it, you'll see that one of the major parts of that cost, some of it is cost of living, and the other kind of major increase is in the cost of operations. Mm-hmm. Like many of you, we've experienced that increase in the cost of healthcare, utilities. Those are harder for us to control. They're pretty fixed costs. We're trying to be good stewards and keep the lights turned off when we're not here and the heat down low. But some of those things are just part of a budget. And so We think it's an attainable budget, a responsible budget, a budget that's going to, again, produce good ministry impact in the coming year. So, encourage you to join us on Monday evening and bring your thoughts and ideas and questions.
Another part of the meeting included discussion of the current state of the nominations for positions at Hillside for the council members, shepherd leaders, and service leaders. And Deb gave us an update on where she was at, and she's continuing to work. So
yes,
this document has the current slate of potential nominees. But I think that still even could change and get updated. We want to provide opportunities to people to serve at Hillside, and we want to make sure we get the right people and the options in there for selection of service. And one thing I learned during the land use planning team's process is Ken had some information that Hillside is the third largest CRC in Grand Rapids.
Yeah.
Sound right? And the 12th largest in the nation.
Something like that. Yeah, I think that's right.
It's a big deal to serve here, and it's a big deal to preach here. I've learned that.
It's actually a really nice deal to preach at Hillside because you listen really well.
Yeah.
Whenever I preach someplace else, people, you can tell you're good listeners.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's a great church. I mean, it's not surprising, some of those statistics representing Hillside. Anyways, another part of the council meeting, Ron gave us a short update on the upcoming Synod. And Ron is, can we say, preparing or eagerly anticipating or?
Preparing.
Okay, all right. Preparing
diligently
to serve, to represent us at Synod coming up. So again, we've mentioned it last time, but thank you for being willing to serve, and we're confident you'll represent us well. So I think, is that?
Well, no, as I was thinking about it again, behind all the stories, behind all the numbers, behind all the budget is a God who's really good. Mm-hmm. And we're thankful for the church that we have, but even more thankful for the God who, by his grace, continues to use even people like us.
Yeah.
And so,
we're
thankful for that.
He's using the least of these.
Yeah, yeah. And we were mentioning before we started that, as you can tell from the video, the budget has not increased on makeup and hair for these presentations. No. So,
you got one little waft on your hair. Do you mind?
Hair and makeup complete. We need more, but
if we average that out over the last 10 times, that means it's about 0.1 second of hair and makeup.
Not a budget on
No, he wishes there were.
I do not.
We'll see who's next president. They might have some hair. I mean, you got good hair. I just don't have any.
Yeah. Anyway.
Lord blesses some of us.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much. Have a great day. And again, please, if you have questions, give us a call and keep us in your prayers.